Hey digital investors, welcome back to another video. I have some news for you guys today on some Theta, some Ethereum, some DeFi tokens, Cardano, some XRP. So we have to cover a wide array of a few different things. With that said, we're going to hop into it. We're going to start off here on Theta. If you guys are frequent viewers of the show and you want to show some support, then tap the like button. It helps a ton with the YouTube algorithm to pick this video up and show it to more people. And with that said, the Theta blockchain launches first decentralized exchange dubbed Theta Swap. So this is really, really cool. Theta has launched Theta Swap, and it's a decentralized exchange. Theta Swap V1 users will be able to swap Theta-based TNT20 tokens in much the same way as is the case for the automated market maker services like Uniswap and SushiSwap for ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum chain. So basically, guys, for Theta-based TNT20 tokens, it's going to be a decentralized exchange to swap them. So if any of you guys have used Uniswap, it should be fairly similar to that. With the launch of Theta Swap V1, the project says it is hopeful that users will become incentivized to interact with the TNT20 token standard. Apart from TNT20 tokens and T-Fuel, the Theta blockchain gas coin, future upgrades to the DEX will also feature support for wrapped tokens. Theta also revealed that some stablecoin projects have also expressed their intention to create TNT20 versions of their tokens for use on Theta Swap. So Theta's going to be getting wrapped tokens, decentralized exchange, TNT20 token swaps. So that is some great news for Theta. Now, regarding Ether, yesterday, Ether topped the 1.7K, setting new record as CME futures launch nears, right? Now, this was very cool, right? Ether, $1,700. Now, the CME futures thing is something that a lot of people have been concerned about. As we can see here in this article, not really posed in a bearish light, so to speak. And then in this article here, right, what is the blame of the crash today? Ethereum crashes 10% in a day before institutions can short it on CME. So in my opinion, guys, I know there's a lot of talk about this CME stuff, and now this could be the top for Ethereum, much like this was the top for Bitcoin back in 2017. And I can see why those comparisons are being made, right? Back in 2017, towards the ending, we had that CME launch, or I think maybe it launched early 2018. Anyways, it launched like very close, very close to when Bitcoin pretty much collapsed, right? Collapsed from that $20,000 high that it hit. And a lot of people blamed it on the CME. You could see how it might make sense to say, oh, well, now that you can short Ethereum is probably going to collapse like Bitcoin. However, I think that's not the case. I know we're seeing some red today, and sure, maybe that is because of this news in part, right? In part because of this news, people are selling off, people are scared. However, I think that's all it's going to end up being. I think it is something that is just going to scare some holders out of their bags right now. And the reason why I think that is because we are just in a much different environment than we were in when Bitcoin was able to be shorted in 2017. Right now is not like 2017. We haven't had all of their altcoins have massive pops yet, right? Go way beyond price discovery. We haven't really seen that. What we've seen so far is Ethereum has pierced its previous all-time high, right? It's went into price discovery. So we're getting this CME news right as Ethereum just breached into price discovery. So is there really a good reason for people to be shorting Ethereum? Whereas when Bitcoin was able to be shorted, you have to understand, of course, people probably took shorts on Bitcoin at the time when that was released because Bitcoin was so far beyond where it once was, right? It was going parabolic. It was up to $20,000 and it had, no support to really fall back on. It basically, you were able to short Bitcoin right as it was at its, what should be a blow off top, right as it was, doubling in price within a week. So it's a much different environment now than it was back then. And so I don't really see the need to be so scared that now Ethereum is going to go through another multi-year bear market, so to speak, because now people can short it when we've just been through that bear market, right? We've literally just came up to our old all-time high. So to me, it's a much different environment. I think people are probably getting shaken out because of this news, and I think that's all it is. I think it's shakeout news. I'm still long on the markets. I'm seeing every single dip right now as a buying opportunity. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, the trend says we are in a bull market. So you follow the trend until the trend ends, just like in the bear market, right? We followed the bear market trend until that trend ended. And once we identified that we are now in a bull trend, Now we have to play it like it is a bull trend. So you're eventually we're going to be wrong, right? Eventually, yes, Ethereum is going to crash, and we will be wrong, and the trend won't be our friend anymore. And that's when you just continue to adapt your strategy, right? You need to have a strategy during bear markets. You need to have a strategy during bull markets, because they both operate differently, and it takes different strategies if you want to be successful, right? In a bull market, buying the dip works very well. In a bear market, if you're buying dips, you're going to have a lot of dips to be buying, right? You're going to be buying dips all the way down. So different strategies for different trends, different seasons, different scenarios that we are in. Now we also have, right, they're calling it a DeFi season. Link, AAVE, ZRX, and Comp hit record price highs, outperforming Bitcoin. And an analyst expects DeFi tokens to mimic Bitcoin's 2017 bull run this year. And yeah, guys, these DeFi tokens have just been popping off. So Comp clocked a new record high of $500. AAVE also rose 21% to reach record price of $545. And ZRX set a lifetime high of $2.50 on Friday, representing a 102% gain on a 24-hour basis. Okay, so we're seeing these altcoins gain 100% within 24 hours. These DeFi tokens, people love to get in them for some reason. The token has more than doubled in value since Wednesday. So DeFi sector absolutely taking off, and I'm sure you guys have seen Cardano taking off as well. Cardano returns to 2018 high as Hoskinson announces Ouroboros Omega. So technical fundamentals drove ADA price to a new 2-year high, and Charles Hoskinson unveiled that IOHK is working on a new consensus algorithm. So guys, yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have, because it's been everywhere. It's probably a top performer in your portfolio if you are holding ADA. And ADA just seems to be continuing to break out, right? Every single dip that ADA has seems to be getting aggressively bought up. As we can see here, ADA has also flipped XRP on CoinGecko. Now, this is honestly something that, even I didn't really expect, but ADA has done it. Not only did it flip XRP, but it flipped Polkadot, it flipped Binance Coin, it flipped them all. It is sitting at number 4, right under Tether, so we might as well call it number 3, right? As we know, Tether is just a stable coin. So Cardano's pretty much sitting at number 3 in terms of actual altcoins. Number 3, that is crazy. It is at 62 cents. We're having a bit of a pullback, not even really. You got a little pullback on the 1 hour. On the 24 hour, you're up 6%, and on the 7-day, you are up 72% on ADA. You have Bitcoin also reclaiming lost territory up to 38.3 thousand. As we know, we did hit $40,000 as well. So Bitcoin back up, made new all-time highs, and back up in that higher range. Ethereum pulling back from $1,700 to $1,580. XRP at 41 cents. DOT at 19.55. Binance Coin at 67, Litecoin at 149, Chainlink $24. You have Dogecoin at number 10, sitting at 7 cents, Stellar at 38 cents, Bcash at $444. AAVE, right? AAVE has been going crazy these past few weeks, sitting at 448, Uni at $18, and we also have Synthetics sitting at 19 bucks. So everything is up, and these DeFi tokens are just outperforming everything at the moment. Your fear and greed index for today is at 86. We are still in extreme greed. And we also have this about Bitcoin. Bitcoin price could soar above $600,000, says Guggenheim Partners Global Chief Investment Officer. Now, they're not saying that it's going to soar to $600,000 tomorrow, right? They're saying as a long-term thing. So let me read you guys their thinking here. They say if you consider the supply of Bitcoin relative, let's say, to the supply of gold in the world and what the total value of gold is, if Bitcoin were to go to those kinds of numbers, you would be talking about $400,000 to $600,000 per BTC. The global CIO says that figure is not a prediction, but is a possible indication of where the top crypto assets' fair value may be. He says, but then when you consider that within a course of a month, we went from 20 to 40K, that smacks of short-term speculation. The air is coming out of that speculative run, and so the money is migrating into other places. Bitcoin has had a lot of times where it's had setbacks of 50% from its highs. I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen again. Okay, so he's kind of pointing to, as of right now, this run up on Bitcoin to $40,000 could be all short-term speculation, right? Possibly he's saying that you would see a 50% pullback. And as we know, on the way, on the Bitcoin's way to its new all-time high, wherever that new set all-time high will be, whether it's 80,000, 90,000, 150,000, wherever you think Bitcoin's going, there are going to be pullbacks along the way, right? And sometimes these pullbacks can be 20%, 40%, 50%. Okay, so I think that's what he's pointing to. He thinks that possibly we're due for that short-term correction, which I could definitely see it, right? I could definitely see Bitcoin having one of those giant pullbacks right now, because we've done a lot. We've already doubled since our old all-time high. On the other hand, though, Bitcoin could go and hit a new target of $52,000, right? Bitcoin is going to do what it's going to do. It's very hard to predict how Bitcoin is going to move, right? We can kind of predict where it will end up, but as far as all the noise in between and how the price action is going to look, it's pretty much anybody's guess. Now he says, I indicated recently, I don't really see the institutional support today, which is just coming online from the likes of people like BlackRock and Guggenheim and other large institutional investors being big enough to support the valuation at its current levels. I think that crypto has become into the realm of respectability and will continue to become more and more important in the global economy. And that's good to hear, right? Bitcoin coming into the realm of respectability. Earlier this year, we were talking about the need of investors to see Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a legitimate investment, right? We need to continue to legitimize the space, let it be seen as an actual asset class that is worth coming into, and it seems like that is starting to play out. And we also have SBI launches XRP lending service. So this is interesting. As we know, SBI allows lending on Bitcoin, and now we're going to see them open it up for XRP. So SBI reveals XRP holders can earn interest by lending their crypto assets to its VC Trade crypto exchange platform. They say today we have started handling XRP in the rental crypto asset VC Trade lending service. By lending the XRP owned by the customers to us, you can receive the usage fee according to the quantity and period of the loan. XRP holders can lend a minimum of 1,000 units. They're calling it units. I would assume units means XRP. So again, that's just an assumption though. It might be wrong, but I would assume that when they say 1,000 units, in my mind, I'm thinking 1,000 XRP. And they say, so 1,000 units is the minimum and a maximum of 100,000 units for a period lasting 84 days. An interest rate or usage fee of 0.1% per year will be paid to XRP lenders. Now, as is the case with XRP, the lending period for Bitcoin is 84 days. But unlike XRP's annual rate of 0.1%, Bitcoin, on the other hand, yields 1% per year for lenders. So obviously, we are seeing a much better yield for Bitcoin if you were to lend Bitcoin to them. Ripple and SBI are long-term partners. The Tokyo-based firm invested in the payments company back in 2015. So pretty cool things for XRP. Not the biggest incentives there, right? 0.1%. It would be nicer if we were getting that same Bitcoin percentage, that 1%. But I'm interested to see if people will see that as worth it, actually want to lend their XRP. But nonetheless, at least you can, right? At least you can if you wanted to, and hopefully we'll see that percentage grow, maybe 5-6%. That could be very worth it. If you can make 5 to 6% per year on your XRP, I think a lot of people would really like that. With that said, guys, that is the video for today. I know we covered a lot of different things from XRP to DeFi to Cardano to Ethereum to Theta, a lot of different stuff. The crypto space is huge. There's constantly updates and developments. I'm going to have another video for you guys tomorrow. We'll probably talk about a couple of altcoins. If there are any altcoins that you guys want me to take a look at, let me know in the comments below. I probably won't be able to get to all of them. There are so many projects in this space to research, but I'd like to see what you guys are looking into. With that said, I will see you all on the next one. Tap the like button. It really does help to push this video out to more people. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. You'll be notified every single day when I upload. And keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting this crypto bull run in the daily crypto news. And I will see you all on the next video.